everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me for this video today. So this video is something I've wanted to do for a while, but it's about a product that I was having a hard time getting my hands on. And so finally I checked Sephora and it was back in stock, so I was very excited. Now this is something I will say I may be a little bit late to the party on, but that's okay. I'm talking about the Cover FX Luster Drops. So this is, wait, hold on, let me say that again. Custom Enhancer Drops, not Luster Drops, but that's okay. So the shade that I chose was Sunlight. There are several different shades available, and I also know that there are some new shades launching very soon at Sephora. 3 different ones that I am kind of curious about, but I want to go in store and see them first. These retail at Sephora for $42, and it does have this little like water dropper, I would say. Kind of shows you right there. It's like it's very liquidy as it comes out, and a little bit goes a very long way with this product. Now this, the claim is that you can use it with your foundation or a primer and kind of mix it in and massage it into the skin if you want to glow. Now I also like to use it alone as a highlight kind of on my cheekbones and things like that because I find the lasting power is really good, and also not only that, it's so pigmented. Like I don't even want to put that much on my hand. I'm going to just kind of, here we go. I'm going to just kind of use the side of the wand so you can see how intensely pigmented this is. Now this shade Sunlight, I think is gorgeous for light to medium, and I would say some deep skin tones, depending on the undertone of your skin. I think this would look really nice because it does have quite a bit of dimension, but you can see how intense this is. So I would say if you are going to mix this with a foundation or a primer, use it very sparingly because you don't want to overload your entire face with glow. The consistency, I wouldn't say that it's exactly watery. It's a little bit thicker than that, but it's still very lightweight. So it would be very easy to get too much of the product out at a time. So I think I would describe the color as, I would say it's more of a warm champagne. It looks almost like it has a slight hint of a rosiness to me, but it has so much dimension. I think it depends on the light that you're in, whether you're in natural sunlight and things like that, how it's gonna pull on you in your undertone and things like that. But it's a beautiful color. I would even say this would be great to use to mix with even like a lip color. If you're trying to do a metallic lip, I think it'll be a great product because of its consistency. That would work well for something like that. Now I don't know, it's not in the claims that it's safe for the lips, but if I buy something for $42, I'm gonna do what I want with it, and I'm telling you, I think I'm gonna try that. Just kind of patting a little bit in the center of the lips to kind of give a little bit of pouty effect, I would totally do it. This does retail for $42, which is quite expensive, but keep in mind that you do get a substantial amount of product. In my opinion, you do get 0.5 ounces, which, you know, half an ounce, which I think is pretty good because it is so pigmented. The pigmentation on this, like, I can't say enough about it. It's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, one tiny little drop is enough to do like both my cheekbones, so I can't complain about that because they pack so much intensity in this bottle. So I think it would last you probably forever and a day, which is great. I'm sorry, like I'm even obsessed with looking at the swatch, like I can't get enough of it. I'll say this, if the $42 price point is bothering you to the point where you're just like, I can't do it, girl, I know that you love it, but I just can't go there. I went hunting through the drugstore to try to find something that was comparable in my opinion. So I came across these. These are the Maybelline Master Strobing Liquids. So I picked up 2 shades. I picked up 100 Light Iridescent, and I picked up 200 Medium Nude Glow. The claim on this, it says to spotlight, apply on tops of cheekbones, down bridge of nose, and on brow bone. So they're saying yet again that you can use this alone, and also it says that you can be worn alone, on top of foundation, to spotlight high points of face, or mix with foundation. Can be worn alone, or mix with foundation or primer for an all-over glow. Sorry, this writing is like really small. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch them. So let's see what number 100 has to offer. We're gonna swatch it right next to the Cover FX. So there's number 100 from Maybelline right there. As you can see, very pigmented. Much different consistency though. This is more, I would say it feels more like a gel in my fingers, but it's super pigmented, which I do like. I have to give them that. So these typically retail, depending on where you pick them up from, between like $7.99, $9.99-ish. That's showing up pretty true, I would say. Okay, so then let me go ahead and give a swatch of this number 200, the medium. Let's see. Now this one to me comes out very peachy. There we are. So it's very peachy, almost coppery. I would say that would look really good on medium to deeper skin tones. I would say it would be more of a highlight on deeper skin tones though, because I do consider myself to be like medium skin tone range, and this would not give me enough glow. Like this would be something, the 200 would be something like if I wanted a glow to the entire face that I would mix with like a foundation. And then once I started like actually strobing and highlighting my face, that's when I would pull out the number 100 to do that type of work with. Just because I feel like this is too deep to actually be like a true full-on highlight for my skin tone anyway. But I could see a lot of different skin tones that it would actually work for. Now I would say with the consistency differences, for me, I would say I prefer the consistency of the Cover FX drops just because it is so light. It melts into the skin very, very quickly and it sets very quickly. I would say that gel formula, just because it is a gel. So I think it works better, like more so like as a mixing medium than being worn alone, because I feel like you're gonna have a little bit of tackiness on the skin. So that to me maybe would bug me just a little bit, because I feel like this would take quite some time to dry down, if at all. But I would say if you have very dry skin, very dehydrated skin, that you would really like the gel consistency, because it's going to give you some hydration in those areas where you might really need it. I just wanted to kind of do a quick little comparison for you guys. You can kind of see, you know, a Sephora option versus like a drugstore option. I am a fan of Maybelline products. I do think that they put out really great drugstore makeup. I'm quite a big fan of their products. So I felt like this was a pretty good comparison, just because even looking through the drugstore makeup, I didn't really see anything that came close to comparing to the Cover FX. So I feel like I did pretty good as far as like trying to find some type of a dupe for you guys, a lower end. I wouldn't even say lower end, I would just say, you know, maybe like a mid-range kind of option, because, you know, $10 is not exactly like super cheap for something in the drugstore, but I would say that it's a fair price. Let's see how much product you get in here though. So you get 0.67 flowing ounces for about 10 bucks, as opposed to the Cover FX where you get the 0.5 flowing ounces for $42. But for me, the Cover FX does win, but I am, you know, I'll say I will get some use out of the Maybelline, and I do enjoy the product. So thank you guys so much for joining me for this video. I hope that it was helpful for you all. So you guys take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.